Okay, this is Yikes754 and we're back with Duke Nukem Total Meltdown TC. So yeah, now that we're done with the first two episodes, we're about to move on to the third episode of the game, Shrapnel City. So yeah, for those who don't know, Shrapnel City is actually, I think it was the name of the first episode from the original Duke Nukem game that was released in 1991. I believe the first episode of that game was called Shrapnel City. So yeah, but Shrapnel City is it's a very different episode from I would say when you compare it to like Lunar Apocalypse, because Shrapnel City, in case of Shrapnel City, the map size reduces quite significantly, but it doesn't mean that the difficulty would go away with it. No way. The difficulty goes higher. It definitely goes higher, or at least, you know, it's kind of like that. The difficulty, it's presented in a very different way than it is presented in the second episode, Lunar Apocalypse. Because it's like in Lunar Apocalypse, you know, the maps have a little bit of hazards and stuff, while, you know, Shrapnel City mostly focuses on monster placement, mini battle lords, and trust me, it's like this episode has like plenty of mini battle lords in it. I don't know if it has, I haven't done like any statistical research or anything, but I would say that, you know, Shrapnel City has, I would say, the highest average number of mini battle lords, maybe. And you get to meet the first mini battle lords in map number 2, Bancrawl. So yeah, the first mini battle lord of second episode was introduced in map 3 and stuff. So that tells you something. But anyway, Shrapnel City is my favorite episode of Duke Nukem 3D, and I personally like this episode. It's most of the maps are just so much fun, and you know, stuff like that. So, and also Shrapnel City, it is just like episode 2 Lunar Apocalypse. It has 11 levels, 9 regular maps, and 2 secret levels. So let's get started. Ah man, I missed that one-liner. Thanks. And yes, I did update this mod, so it is now version... Oh god. Stay away from me. Damn. Okay, I have to be really careful because this map is not that difficult necessarily, but the start is the most difficult part of Raw Meat. Grab these pipe bombs and... Jesus. Toss one over there. And everything seems to be a mess again, maybe? Or is this... I think this was actually one of those mess maps again, where, you know, Duke thinks that everything is a mess, so we have to respect his opinion. So Duke is a very strong individual, so maybe we have to respect his opinion and trust what he has to say. But anyway, this is the first interesting difference of this map. When you compare it to the PC version, you have like this thing, because on PC there used to be like a little bit of a mask wall around here, so you could kind of like see all those eggs and slimers and the red key and those octobrains. But in this version, maybe that was kind of like removed, probably for FPS reasons. So for once they were thinking FPS. I'm surprised. But they probably weren't thinking FPS in case of episode 4, so yeah, funny little thing. But yeah, let's take care of that. Rotate gun. And here we do have more pipe bombs and the first atomic health of the episode. And yes, this is a little bit of a backtrack thing, and I think there might be an Octobrain somewhere. Yeah. And yes, we also do get Octobrains in map 1, so first map of the episode, so it's pretty different. And also we do get Centrodrones, and yeah, there's one Centrodrome too. There aren't too many of them in this one, and yes, here we do have the first secret of the map. Jump through the wall and you'll get some chain gun ammo and a small medkit to go on with it. And yes, we do get the shotgun, and here we do have the jetpack. That's not a secret. Secret number 2 is right here. Secret number 3 right there. Be careful. And secret number 3 and secret number 4. So yeah, we got like almost more than 50% of the secrets already. And we've been playing like 3 minutes. Plus some useless talking before that 3-minute mark. But yeah, grab the steroids, open up the door. That will reveal a little bit of an unpleasant sight, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I have to do it. Which is really a shame. Yeah, the first Duke is like, you know, what a mess. Man, it really pisses me off. So maybe he was, yeah, he realized the situation, so, yeah. And I think in the original game, Duke was actually giving these one-liners like, even like he killed babes. I think even like then he was giving one-liners, I think. You know, these what a mess and stuff like that. So it's really weird in the original game. An interesting little difference. This was not a door on PC, so don't know why. But yeah. Thanks. And you can always use doors to your advantage in this game, so why not to use them? And yes, we do get the red key from there, but I'm not gonna go there because I only have 8 pipe bombs and stuff, so... And prepare to say hello to Pickups, long lost foes from episode 1. So now they're back in the cast, so they start appearing regularly in this episode. Secret number 5 is right here. And here we do have some useful pickups too. Devastator ammo, and I think there's a pipe bomb and yeah, there's a pipe bomb, and I think there might be a shrink ammo thing or shrink crystal or whatever. If it only would come. I think I may have picked it up already, I think. Yeah, most likely yes. Okay, anyway, and yes, we do have new karaoke music. God. Alright, and here we do have RPG. You kind of have a little bit of a pointer for that, so... And yes. Thank you, Mr. Pickup, for your humble service to help my cause. I want to find some health. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this game acts weird again. And push me. So we will do just that. Secret number 6. And secret number 7 is actually quite close from here. Thanks. That is nice. That is the last secret of the map. 2 RPG rounds, or 2 RPG, you know, rocket boxes or whatever. And let's get freezing things. It's freezing outside, so maybe we should probably, So freeze thrower is a completely suitable weapon for that purpose then. And it's also cool that you actually get to be a policeman in this game, so you can tell stuff to freeze. So yeah, Duke Nukem is a versatile hero, so why not? Hi. I'm not gonna take that yet, because I want to do this the fun way. And yes, there we used to have an atomic health. Do I still have freezer? Actually, I do. Jesus Christ, you guys are angry. But yeah, pickups are so funny. I like these. But anyway, here we do have the second jetpack of the map, in case you missed the first jetpack, or for some reason you need refueling for your jetpack, and the game acts weird again. So funny. Jesus Christ, this is such a weird game. Anyway, let's do this the fun way. So I want to clear up that pool because we got some slimers and stuff going on around there, so... And let's watch our kill counter go up. And I think that should be most of the enemies, so... Yeah, that's cool. And there we do have the key. And I think, yeah, we did have some shotgun ammo, and I think there may have been Devastator rounds too. And we do get some respawning assault troopers. And why to waste ammo? Because those guys can't shoot when they're underwater, so keep that in mind. But anyway, we do have secrets and stuff, so... And now comes the fun exploring part. Probably a little bit boring to watch, but still, I like exploring myself. Oh yeah, I picked that up. And I think, yeah, there's that second jetpack. And yes, I picked everything up from here, so let's use our red key and get out of here. God. And yes, this is a little bit of a backtrack door, so it takes you kind of like back to this pool area. And I'm gonna get one last large medkit, please. One last large medkit from somewhere. Let me think. Are there any? This area could have. Yeah, it does have. Okay, we're leaving. And yes, one little difference. This door did not exist on PC. Nice try. But anyway, that is raw meat.
Piece of cake.
Oh, I'm surprised. It was not a mess. Yeah, that would be quite hilarious if he would say like, what a mess when he completes the map. But yeah, that would not be like completely unusual with this game. But anyway, that is the first map of Shrapnel City, Raw Meat. Well, Raw Meat is, I would say, ironically speaking, it's one of the biggest maps of this episode. That tells you something about the size of these maps. Like, none of these maps are really like, too big. But, Raw Meat has plenty of stuff in it. It has actually all the weapons in it. You get like all the weapons that you're gonna get in this game. You're gonna get them from map 1. So that is definitely a good thing. So yeah, we do get like 7 secrets, which I believe that it might actually be the highest number in all of Shrapnel City, I think. Because I can't really think of any other map that would have 7 secrets in Shrapnel City. Freeway would probably have like 5 or 4 secrets, I think. But anyway, Raw Meat, it's a little bit off to a rough start, I would say, because those Sentry drones are a little bit problematic. Because they would most likely take most of your ammo, and also you kind of like have to get the chain gun right away so that you can kind of like deal with those Sentry drones, and then you have to start thinking about those assault troopers, and not to mention that if you start running around there will be spawning enforcers, underwater octobrains, so it's like there's just lots of like things that demand ammo, but it is just that they have to be executed in a very specific order and stuff to make the most of it, like I did. But fortunately, at the same time, this map has plenty of secrets in it, like Shrinker, Devastator RPG, plenty of pipe bombs. But at the same time, you know, we got like one returning enemy type again, you know, pickups. Once again, now they are kind of like appearing with the rest of the monsters that were introduced in the second episode. So it's like, you know, pickups are back, and, you know, they'll be back for good. So now the second episode is the only episode where pickups do not appear. So pickups are now part of the cast again and stuff. So, and also in like we got like octobrains and Sentry drones in map 1, but fortunately we do have Devastator. So Devastator is a very good weapon against the octobrains, and also Shrinker does a pretty decent job too. So it's like if you want to deal with octobrains at I would say with minimum risks, use your Devastator or Shrinker against them. So pretty good. And also Raw Meat is a pretty decent, it's very well connected map to a very unlinear map, I would say. So it's like it seems that most of the areas, regardless of I mean, literally almost any of the areas in this map seem to have like alternative way to access that area. I mean, that would apply to some areas, that would apply to like in such fashion that they are like connected to the other parts of the map, but that would be like later on in the map once you progress through the map and you open up doors and stuff. But still, that usually calls for a great deathmatch map. So yeah, it is spells, whatever I was thinking. I don't know. But anyway, that is all about Raw Meat. A very, very solid episode opener. Very good map. One of my favorites. But yeah, it gets even better, because we're about to jump into episode 3, level 2, Bankroll. And yes, those who have been following my channel know that I made Bankroll 2000. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna talk about Bankroll 2000 anymore about here. So this is all about Raw Meat episode 3 level 1. So next time when we will see again, that would be episode 3 level 2 Bankroll. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you around.